again because my fucking new mic didn't work, did it? I might have turned the fucker off actually. No, I never. Okay. So, Manuel here. Just getting ready to hit the final session of 2016. It's not going to be a big one. I caught a bit of a bug on my way back home from travelling from seeing family at Christmas, and I was wiped out for a couple of days. Just, you know, it really wasn't a good time. I was just lying in bed, exhausted, didn't want to eat much, nothing like that. And the good news is I did manage to watch the entire first series of The Killing, the entire second series of Fargo, and about 5 or 6 different films, the entire second series of Agent Demi-Human. So it's been fun times, even though I've been lying in bed doing fuck all. But yeah, so we're going to go and hit up this final session of 2016. Just going to move about really, going to lay down the blueprint for Operation Stop Being a Fat Bastard, which commences tomorrow. And basically it's going to be implementing some cardio stuff in there in the form of high intensity circuits. And I'm also going to be eating, following a ketogenic plan. I'm going to be looking at doing carb night. So for the first 10 days, less than 30 grams of carbohydrate, high protein, high fat. It's worked for me a lot of times in the past. I've got to get this body weight down from like about 115 I was this morning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to be fair. I do enjoy carb night. It's a fun little thing. You know, if you like meat, eggs, chicken, and vegetables to a certain extent, you'll get away with carb night. And then when you do get the carb night in there, oh my god, it's amazing. You can just eat all sorts of shit and it's fucking fantastic. And actually encourage you to eat more simple stuff on that carb night. So I'm looking forward to it and looking forward to tracking my progress using this blog and just getting rid of some body fat really. So the overall plan is to use this for the first minimum of 8 weeks of the year, longer if I'm feeling good, and then I can slowly start bringing carbs in to try and, you know, increase some more muscle and hopefully end up being able to eat big into a competition, which is only going to help, obviously. Okay, so I hope everybody has a really good new year. Hope you had a great Christmas as well, and I'll see you all in 2017.
Challenge of making girls fall in love. The grass is greener and it's never enough. I like the challenge of making girls fall in love. I like the challenge of making girls fall in love. The grass is greener and it's never enough. I like the challenge of making girls fall in love.
getting close to my house now, so I'm turning this motherfucker off so you pricks can't send me loads of dodgy shit if you see my address. I don't know, fucking throw some turds in the letterbox or whatever.
On the bridge in Tacoma.
Tesco finest!
Stick around for the applause.
Woo!
And she died on the side of the road, alone, 2 minutes from her. And I failed.
Lovely. Not bad. Happy New Year, guys. Right then, so I suppose what I need to do really is just close out 2016 with a few words. So it's been a fucking wild one for me. Professionally, I'm in a much better place than I was at the end of 2015. Athletically, competitively, I'm in a much better position than I was, although I've had a lot of highs and lows. And personally, I'm in a much better place than I was as well. I really am a lot more optimistic than what I was at the end of last year. And what's going to happen over the next few days, over the next 24 hours or so, I guess, really, is most people are going to come out and they're going to make all sorts of resolutions. And a lot of these resolutions they're not going to stick to. And they're not going to stick to these resolutions because I just feel like everybody sees the world in like sort of black and white. And at this point, I am a bottle of prosecco and a good few shots of these fucking like deep. So this is going to sound like bollocks. And I just feel like just from monitoring the way people talk on social media and stuff like that, like, and I know social media isn't a complete account of what people feel and what people are, but a lot of people try and sort of like just like sort of like try and look, they try and put themselves out there to look better than what they actually are. What ends up happening is you get a lot of people who basically look like they see the world in black and white and forget about the grey, they forget about everything in between. And you're going to see the same thing with these resolutions that are going to come out in the next like year or so. You know, you're going to see people who haven't done a particular activity or a particular act for a very long time, if at all. And I'm saying this, I sound really fucking like big-headed right now, like I'm enlightened and all this sort of shit, but I do it every fucking year as well, so I'm not 100% at all. But you're gonna see it, like, they're gonna basically say, right, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And basically, because it's so far away from what they're used to in their everyday lives, and that basically they're not gonna be able to stick to it. And I've done it a lot of times as well. The only one I've ever stuck to was maybe about 5 years back when I said I'm not going to drink alcohol for the whole of this year, and I didn't do it. Do I want to make that resolution now? Do I? Fuck. I like drinking alcohol. Oh me, it's for certain situations that I shouldn't drink alcohol in. But I'm not going to say that I'm not going to drink alcohol because it's just too far and away from the person that I am. Basically, what people probably should be doing, and what I'm going to be looking to do in 2017, is to just continually progress the habits that I've been put into place throughout 2016. So a resolution is kind of like a drastic change in behaviour to try and find happiness in whatever it may be. Maybe your career, maybe personal, it may be something athletic, and it could be anything. But it usually is a drastic change. Whereas what you probably should do is just sort of like think of something small, something that you've been doing towards the last few months of the year or whatever, and you say, right, I'm going to keep this up, I'm going to look to build upon this. And obviously my biggest resolution is to keep doing what I'm doing and trying to win the world title. I don't have any like numbers in mind because this is going to be whatever numbers it takes to win the world title. But, you know, I am going to look to make sure that I'm not missing any sessions, and you know, I'm sticking to my dietary requirements. Professionally, I'm going to keep this YouTube channel going. Like, that's something that I've really struggled with. I'm so bad at actually getting consistent with YouTube, but I feel like I've actually established a consistency. So rather than me saying, right, I've been doing one video a week for the past 5 or 6 weeks, I'm not going to just suddenly go, right, 3 videos a week, because I know for a fact that I won't be able to commit to that. I don't really know how to put out 3 videos a week right now. But, you know, I'm going to keep going on and saying, like, I'm going to continue putting at least 1 video a week out. And then eventually it might become 2 a week, then it might become 3 a week. And then when we get to 2017, the end of that year, then it might be, if I've kept that consistency going and I'm at 3 videos a week, it might be, right, I'm going to go to 5 times a week. You know, so just when you are putting your resolutions out there, try and make sure that it's something that you're already doing and you just build on it. Don't try and totally go from black to white. Okay, fuck, that was racist, wasn't it? Because what I said there was the black is the bad thing and the white is the good thing. I'm mixed race, so I can say that anyway. But yeah. Should we cut it out? Nah, fuck it. We're keeping it in there. We're keeping it in there. You know what I'm like. You get me sense of humour. But yeah, just try and make sure your resolutions aren't so drastic where it's going to be really hard for you to keep up with, because all that's going to do is it's going to affect your self-esteem, because you're going to think like, you know, you can't even stick to something that you really want to do. Just build it up slowly. Just pick something and build upon it that you have been doing already. I think a year is a very long time, but a year in terms of like trying to find ultimate happiness and things like that, it's not that long of a time. Like, I've been going through depression, God, I mean, probably the last 7 or 8 years that I can actually think of, that I actually am aware of. And I'm only just sort of getting to the point now where I'm sort of like, even like, I'm not even like 100% happy. I'm happier, but I'm not happy, you know, like, basically, like I've just said, I'm like very satisfied with what I've done this year. And the reason that I say that is because I hate myself a lot less than what I did this time last year. You know, I'm not at the point where I like myself and I love myself. So just play the slow game, okay? Like, everybody wants happiness, everybody wants that sort of like instant gratification. You know, we can do everything at the touch of a button these days. Like, if I want to read a book, I haven't got to go out and buy that book by hand anymore. I can just literally click a button, buy it online, get the PDF and be reading it straight away. That's all well and good. All those things are like external and that can be delivered instantly. But something internal, like happiness and motivation and everything, it's not the same. It's not the same as just going out with it. It's not the same as getting something delivered. You've got to find it within, and you've got to take your time and get there slowly. So stop trying to be like thinking like this time next year I'm gonna be, you know, much better off, I'm gonna have a bigger house, bigger car, better job, because you're probably not. But you know, you could be laying the foundations to those things in another 3, 4, 5, 6 years time. You know, and that's what I think resolution should be about. It shouldn't be a case of, right, I'm gonna just go from this to this and I'm gonna be happy, because you're probably not. Just take it slow. There's nothing wrong with this being 2016 and this being your ultimate happiness. There's nothing wrong with, in the next space of a year, from you getting from here to there. Okay, and then you can get from there to there in 18, then there to there in 19, 20, 21, there we go, there's 5 years. And in the grand scheme of things, 5 years is fuck all. Okay, we're here for a long time. So just take your time. I think it's time to finish this fucker off and go into a coma. Oh,
That's probably fuckface there, Heather Connor. Talking to me on Messenger, is it? Yeah, it is. I just said something really sorry to her before, so I'm going to keep this going. Right, anyway, I hope everybody had a really, really good festive season. I hope you're having a really great new year. And just, I hope everyone finds the happiness that they really, really are looking for. Alright, thanks guys. Take care.